this is already nice class. I think time is too fast.
You could say, it's already 9 o'clock. Time is going by so fast. Now tell me, why does the time feel so fast today?
No. I was going to say to you is that this is already ninth class.
You can simplify that. What I meant to say is that this is already the 9th class.
What's the difference between I was going to say and I meant to say?
I was going to say means you intended to say something, but you might have gotten interrupted or changed your mind. I meant to say corrects or clarifies something you already said, showing what you actually intended.
There's no difference between you said too?
There is a difference. I was going to say talks about your original plan before you said something else or got interrupted. I meant to say corrects what you actually said. One is about intention, the other is about correction.
오케이. 내가 이해한 바로는 이 영어로 뭐야?
Based on what I've understood, go ahead. Tell me in English.
Okay. Based on what I've understand.
You've got the start. Just tweak it slightly. Based on what I've understood, then follow with the rest of your thought. What do you want to say next?
Okay, based on what I've understood, what I was going to say means I didn't say yet, but what I meant to say is mean I already say, but the didn't understand is right.
You can say, what I meant to say means I already said something, but the listener didn't understand it correctly. Now that we clarified that, do you have another expression you're curious about?
Yes, but you have to answer my sentence.
알겠어. 다음 문장 바로 답해볼게.
No, take it easy. Stop. I wondered that what I was going to say is what I going to say is that I didn't speak to listener yet, and what I meant to say is already told to listener, but listener didn't understand. Is right?
정리하면 I was going to say는 아직 말하지 않은 의도이고 I meant to say는 이미 말했는데 상대가 제대로 이해하지 못한 상황을 바로잡는 거야. 잘 이해했어.
Okay. Please take more responsibility in this class.
Understood. I'll make sure every correction and response is clear and to the point. Let's keep going. What's next on your mind?
Okay, today I want to discuss about something. So could you suggest the things that we can discuss easily? 라는 문장을 영어로 어떻게?
내가 어떤 주제를 얘기하고 싶은데 우리가 쉽게 토론할 수 있는 주제를 좀 제안해 줄 수 있으면 돼.
그러니까 그걸 영어로 어떻게 더 완벽히 얘기할 수 있었을까?
You could say, today I'd like to discuss something. Could you suggest topics that we can easily talk about? That's a smooth, natural version.
Okay, get back to the conversation. Please suggest some topic. You can suggest 3 topic, and I'm going to pick. I will pick that one of them.
All right, here are 3 easy topics. 1, your favorite food and why you like it. 2, a place you've traveled to or want to visit. 3, a hobby or activity you enjoy doing. Now, pick one.
But I don't think this is appropriate to discuss. What I think about discussion is that we are going to battle about specific. 문장을 영어로 어떻게 더 완벽히 얘기하지?
You could say, I don't think this is the right kind of topic for a discussion. What I mean by a discussion is that we're going to debate a more specific topic. That's a natural, clear way to express that.
Okay, but I wonder that discussion, what does discussion mean?
In this context, discussion means an exchange of ideas or opinions where people talk about a topic, share views, and possibly explore different sides. It's more about talking than arguing.
And then I should've I should've I should've said not not discussion but arguing.
You can say, I should have said not discussion, but arguing. That way you're clarifying that you meant a more debate-like or confrontational exchange of opinions.
Okay. Now I want to do arguing. So could you suggest more appropriate to arguing in related to Korea?
Here are a few debate-friendly topics related to Korea. 1. Should the school system in Korea reduce its focus on college entrance exams? 2. Should Korea move toward a shorter work week for better work-life balance? 3. Should Korea adopt more policies to attract foreign residents and workers? Pick one to argue.
Based on what I understood, the first topic means 입시 시스템을 죽여야 된다는 의미야.
맞아. 첫 번째 주제는 한국의 입시제도, 즉 대학 입학 시험 중심의 시스템을 줄여야 하는지, 즉 시험 부담을 줄여야 하는지를 논의하는 거야. 그럼 이 주제로 한번 주장해 볼래?
Okay. You can pick first. What you want? You want to agree or disagree?
좋아. 그럼 나는 입시 시스템을 줄여야 한다는 입장에 동의할게. 이제 네가 반대 입장으로 나와서 반박해봐.
Okay, you can say first. Please speak English.
I believe the entrance exam system should be reduced because it places excessive stress on students and narrows their learning to a single test. Now, why do you disagree?
But yours what you say seems to hear perfectly. 나는 문장을 영어로 더 자세히 얘기해.
You could say, what you said seems to be perfectly logical and clear. That would be a more detailed way.
완벽하게 들린다가 영어로 뭐야?
I can hear you perfectly. 하게 이렇게 표현하면 돼.
Okay, I can hear you perfectly, but I think your 주장이 영어로 뭐야?
주장은 영어로 argument 또는 claim이라고 하면 돼. 문맥에 따라 맞게 쓰면 자연스러워.
Okay, I think your argument is same as like we have to make a utopia. I mean, it sounds perfect. It sounds perfect, but I don't think if we chase like that, there are so many bad side appear, I think.
You could refine that as, I think your argument is like aiming for a utopia. It sounds ideal, but I believe if we change it that way, many negative consequences would appear. That's a more polished way to express that.
Okay, and you have to respond. We are now arguing now.
Absolutely, let's keep it going. I'd respond that while no system is perfect, reducing exam pressure would allow students to explore talents beyond a single test. Can you name a specific negative effect you're worried about?
If there is no competition, if there is no competition in the education, maybe nobody is going to try. Nobody to willing to get good grades. So it means 다시 말해.
In other words,
the standard of Korean students 수준이 떨어진다 is falling down.
so you're saying, in other words, if there's no competition in education, Korean students' overall standards will fall. Now, I'd say competition can still exist, just in a healthier, broader form. What do you think about that?
How? Could you suggest specifically how can the Korea
네가 말하고 싶...
you can say.
All right, I'll suggest specifically. Korea could encourage project-based learning, creative contests, or skill competitions in various fields. That way, students still strive for excellence, but not just through one test.
And then why does the Korea 정치인 does not do like that? Why do you think?
Honestly, it's likely because changing an entrenched system is complex. Politicians may fear backlash from parents or universities accustomed to the current model. What's your opinion on why they hesitate?
Before you say, first you have to correct and fitting my sentence, and next second you have to respond to my me. Okay? Don't forget.
이 문장 먼저 정확히 다듬고 그 다음에 바로 대답할게. 이제 네가 의견을 얘기해주면 바로 그 방식대로 진행할게.
Okay. So I think what you're saying is really ideal, and every people must think like that. But now but to be honest, now I'm majoring about education, so I'm really confused between ideal and 현실.
네 문장을 조금 다듬으면 I think what you're saying is really ideal, and everyone might want to think that way. But honestly, I'm currently majoring in education, so I'm really torn between the ideal and the reality. 대답은 네가 현실과 이상 사이에서 고민하는 게 이해돼. 교육 정책 변화가 현실적으로 어려운 이유가 뭐라고 생각해?
In Korea,
Go ahead. Tell me your next sentence, and I'll keep following the process.
there were so many
변화는 영어로 change라고 하면 돼. 계속 이어서 말해봐.
already there were so many changes of education system, but every system there are so many problem is followed.
Already, there have been many changes in the education system, but with each system, many problems follow.
Okay, today class is finished. Bye bye.